Yeah.
I remember last year, right? Like Ueno Park is a very famous one that has a lot of cherry blossom trees and known notoriously for large groups of people getting very rowdy, very drunk, and making a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Hana Yori Dango episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And everyone, today we're going to be talking about COVID Hanami.
Oh, where's my mask? Where's the chicken?
Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Again, if you're new to the channel, we're just two dudes living in Japan for over 10 years, and we like to discuss things about Japan, different topics that we see within the news or cultural aspects, and giving our 2 cents and our point of view on the whole Jim Jam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So if you like the way that sounds, definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. But let's jump right into it, Adam.
All right.
We are still in the years of COVID, and I've heard it's, vaccines are rolling through, but still there's been a few problems with people and getting some weird side effects.
Oh, really?
Here in Japan, I've heard some places, outside of Japan as well. But there are still a few vaccines that are still waiting to be approved and go through the process. So once that's all said and done, then people are like, okay, now we can go out safely. But there's one thing that's happening very soon, maybe right now, depending on where you are, or maybe it already happened. Hanami season's right now, dude.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
If it's not here already.
Exactly.
In some places it's already started.
Yes. And the Hanami is definitely a very special time of year for the Japanese society. Everyone in Japan, it's just a great time to go out and enjoy the new fresh spring air.
And the start of the new year as well.
That's true.
Not the new year, but the new Japanese year, school year and business.
What do we do average Hanamis?
Gather in groups of friends and family.
Yeah.
Around the tree, not the campfire, sometimes a barbecue, and socialize and enjoy the sights and sounds.
Now let's think about in COVID, what are you not supposed to do?
Gather.
Eat with one another.
Right.
Speak loudly.
Right.
Pretty much is connected to drinking, because if you're going to be drinking, you're going to be speaking loudly.
Right.
And if you go to a place where there's groups of people, it's going to be loud. So everyone's going to be raising their voices and speaking louder and shouting louder, getting more rambunctious.
Right.
And hey, guess what? Droplets will be flying everywhere. And that's how the virus can spread. So right now, when we're recording this, I think there is still a kind of lockdown for the Kanto area.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be going out with others. Who knows what's going to happen for Hanami? Like, what's your envision? What's it going to be like?
I envision it's going to go down like normal.
No one's going to care.
People are going to care.
But people are still going to go out.
People are going to still go out and still do
picnic.
Hanami and have picnics in their groups of families and friends. And this is something that I've been observing quite recently.
Yeah.
Just going to the park, that people do have their families and they're in the park playing. They have the blue sheets or blankets, tents out. So things are, I don't want to say getting back to normal, because there's always the lingering COVID in the air and everyone's wearing masks and stuff like that. But I think in general, it's not taken as seriously. I feel in my heart. Like it's there. We understand that COVID is still a thing, but at the same time, once the weather is nice out, people want to go outside.
Yes. I kind of agree with you. I think people are still going to be going out, enjoying the sakura, the cherry blossoms, as they're blooming. But I'm sure there's going to be a few places that will close off. I remember last year, right? Like Ueno Park is a very famous one that has a lot of cherry blossom trees and known notoriously for large groups of people getting very rowdy, very drunk, and making a lot of garbage. Now with COVID, it's like, what are they going to do? And they closed off the park and they put like barricades around the trees so you can't sit down.
I think they said no sitting Like, you're not allowed to sit, right?
You can go and
walk along the path.
There you go.
But no sitting down.
There you go.
So that might happen still.
That's probably going to happen.
In big parks. And it could be just an element of being in a larger city like Tokyo that these things happen.
Yes.
So maybe because of that, like, not so many people will rush to one spot. And so they're more lenient in parks and things. Like, I still hear announcements like, everyone, we're still under Kinku Jidai Sengen. Please wear your mask. Please respect the social distancing.
Right.
There hasn't been like, oh, you're not allowed to put your tents down and put mats down.
Right. Yet.
It could change.
Like you're saying, in the big parks, like, it has hit that level where you can't sit down.
Right.
You can't gather.
Right.
And that's probably the best way that they can handle the situation. Just say, like, close off, no one can do it. If you want to walk through, that's fine. Countryside, Inaka, everyone's probably still going to go. And of course, be a little careful, but it's going to be a little more free feeling than if you're in Tokyo or in a big city, because there's not so many parks, so you have to congregate to one area park where there'll be a lot of people now going. Another bad part about it is if people still go and they're still okay wearing the mask, social distancing, keeping apart from one another, that's good. You're going to want to do it with your family.
True.
Because they say that people that are in your environment all the time, you all have the same kind of immunity. So you should be safe within that group. So as a family, go out. But for all the singles out there, I don't think you should be going out with friends. Definitely not with coworkers. Because that's how it's going to spread. You just look at all the bars, izakayas. Like, when the lockdown happened, it pretty much focused on having these clubs and bars, and izakayas stopped serving after, like, night hours. So people couldn't drink. And that's how the spread happened. So it actually, the percentage dropped.
Of the number of cases,
number of cases, because of that. Okay, so it's like, all right, so you got to stop that. But if you're now going to go to Hanami, we're definitely going to see some numbers going up a few weeks after Hanami. Next month, mid-next month, watch.
Trust.
We will then really see if it was a good idea or bad idea to go out to Hanami. But everyone's going to do it.
I think so. I mean,
I'm probably gonna do it. I'm with my family. I'll probably go out.
But around here, there's not that. I mean, like, there's families, but it's not a hub for tourism and traffic.
Yes.
So I can see that we're lucky, and the park I usually go to is not a hub for traffic. Like, people in the area go. Around surrounding areas, but no one from Tokyo is gonna come all the way to Saitama just to go to this one park to do Hanami.
They might now.
But, like, I think it's still gonna happen.
It could be a little worrisome for the people who are working in supermarkets or convenience stores right next to parks. Because the foot traffic is going to increase a lot. So then if there's more people around, there's more of a chance of the virus being somewhere.
Circulated,
So that is one thing that I would add to the conservative kind of side. Like, be careful, everyone. If you're going to go out to Hanami, maybe don't get all your food that day. You can go the day before or something.
And I guess the other thing is just, even though if you have the intention to go, still keep your distance. Still, like, talk amongst your group with masks on.
Maybe get your own food. Like, get a bento instead of the share community plates. Even though, like, that was fun, but hey, if we want to have fun in the future, we gotta
make steps now.
And precautions and self-control.
Whenever the numbers go up, that's when they lock down. So, moral of the story, don't make the numbers go up. Wear a mask. Do what you gotta do.
Exactly. Now, there's probably a bunch of people who are watching right now who are nodding totally agreeing with us.
I'm not going.
And there might be a few people who are like, oh no, that's me. I shouldn't be doing that. So just to, let you guys know, from a friend's point of view, just let's all work together to make everything come back to normal sooner.
Even though the vaccines are out and rolling out, like, we still have to deal with this.
Yes.
We still have it. It's still here.
It's still going to be here for like
a while.
2-3 years, guessing. And that's pretty crazy to think about right now.
I know.
But that's it for this episode about COVID and Hanami and what's going to happen in the year 2021. Man, if you're lucky, maybe you can just get a a cherry blossom tree. Put it in your yard.
Ooh.
Right now.
Yeah.
So for next year, you can have something to sit under in your safety of your house.
You might have increased all cherry blossom sales at the home center. All attributed to MJ.
I always thought about that'd be nice to have one.
It would be nice, but I guess it's growing it and grooming it is another story. You never know.
Oh man, let us know what you guys think about this topic down in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We have a membership that you can join us, help support me and Adam with some donations. There's different steps and you get different types of things if you go for those higher steps, like dedicated episodes just for you that get published or special lives with us.
Yeah. And of course, if you want to reach out or connect with us, hit us up on Instagram, or you can check us out on other SNS channels like Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok as well.
Hey, that's it. We'll see you on the next step.